Hey everybody, welcome back to more Wargame. Today we're gonna not roll the wheel because somebody has generously donated to me and requested this deck. And you know what? Whenever you give me your hard-earned money that I don't deserve, then I'll always be happy to play whatever you send me in. So, we have Red Dragons Motorized, which honestly didn't get anything too crazy with this. I say this patch. This patch is what, 9 months old by now? I think it came out in September. The Italy DLC. Well, either way, when it comes to War Games lifespan, it is pretty recent still. Either way, among the biggest changes are ASF changes with the J8C getting extra accuracy and a small price increase, but still on a lead. On the PL11's accuracy. MiG-29, of course, getting a lot more range on the R27Ts. But I think one thing that might have flown under the radar is the BTR 60 PB for this deck. Bo Chung-Soo, getting lots of that, getting him cheap. It's gonna be pretty neat. I probably would have preferred them to be upfitted. Gong Bob Young, 10 RPM on their recoilless rifle, as well as also the BTR 60 PP buff. Same with the Yakyondai. Yakyondai, I do like to run them with the BTR 80A, but at the same time, they are your prime / only good infantry based AT, so there is definitely an argument to be made to not run a BTR 80A because it makes them cheaper, but most importantly, gives. Oh wait, no, the BTR 80A does not give you an availability penalty anymore, right? That I don't know if that was an Italy change or maybe even a South Africa change, but I'm pretty sure you used to get less of them in the BTR 80A. I mean, it's still 40 versus 50 points. It's not nothing. The CDC 88A has 13 front armor, which is very nice. Would have considered downweighting this, but in the moto deck where you also get a CTQ, I definitely would have done with it. I think, right? 5 versus 7, given that you only get one card. Young Lochte, no, sorry, Young Chalde. The fact that they come in BTR 80A is nice. It's honestly a funny little card. The thing with snipers is, what do you use them for, right? Because they're obviously the biggest advantage is their stealth, which means they can get pretty sneakily behind enemy lines, but you don't really have stuff in this deck to snipe stuff behind enemy lines. Then again, right, it's Moto, it's Red Dragon's Moto. There isn't really anything crazy that you'd really need to put in here instead, right? The CTQs, the cheaper ones, are decent as well, but they're not really a must pick, like, for example, the pre-nerf M41A1s were, right? So that it's fine. Would have liked to see a card of these bad boys. They got buffed as well with the extra range with the extra ground range. You get the supporter variant, of course, but they fulfill very different roles. This one is pretty much anti-helo or base defense, and this one is like offensive fire support. So entirely different roles here. What else? I don't think there's anything crazy besides that. Deck seems fine. I like to spam them. Definitely consider you could consider downvoting them. So I'm surprised to see specifically the Gongwa Byung being upvoted, as well as these bad boys. But not the Bo Chung-Soo. Maybe that's the idea. There were no other notes, I think, about this. Hold on. What did it? Hey Raz, I'm hoping you'll play my favorite deck on your channel. Love your wits! Exclamation point. That's all there was. As well as the deck code. Yeah, BDR48, neat little vehicle. But honestly, there's not much that I would have personally changed. I probably would have replaced the 27SK with the MiG-29. 27SK is just not quite up there. But yeah, let's see what we can do. And second anti-tank playing card also might have been nice. JH7 also increased range on its anti-tank weapons, missiles, so that helps a bit as well. Either way, I'll see you in a second once we find a ranked game. All right. Hold somebody unranked, or is it bugged again and it's just not displaying the ranked? Sometimes that can happen. I think not too long ago we actually had that happen. Oh, is this really their first rank game? Oh. Well. Let's ask him. Yeah. Okay, we're playing a very good map for us, I'd say. Oh. Oof. I don't know how to respond to that. Well, that's just unfortunate for them, potentially. Then again, not too long ago, I think I had a game against a private or corporal that was no, hold on. I straight up lost to a sergeant, right? That's what happened. Sergeant, it was a sergeant, right? Or sergeant major? Either way, not far from 1500 elo, basically that it started. Playing Soviets where I lost, right? So, yeah, you can use that CV here. How do we want to do this? Definitely try to do a small push here. The deck definitely has the tools to do like small but strong pushes. These help a lot in the opener. I think I actually do want them to stick together. Get an Igla, the Gong Papillon, some PTR 40As. And if our opponent doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, that is already quite some firepower. Also, I don't know if you can hear this with my new mic, but every now and then there's a bit of wind coming in. Just close the window just in case. All right. Do we need more? Like a single aim Sin or something could still be very deadly. So I'm wondering if I should get something more. Let's stick with that for now. And then I think I do want to push into Dimitri. Lijan should be very strong here. Force squads might be a bit much. Then again, they're very, very strong there. These for spam. Not just spam, they're also actually relatively strong. They're basically the vehicle type CPTUs, right? The BTR 152s. Except they have stealth and optics. Maybe better off-road speed. I think the 152s have like 60 kmh. Definitely get an HQ7. Some ATGMs. Some of these. They're just to defend like this part here, right? Some WCs. Or maybe some meat shields with like line infantry. Just in case I get like something like that as well. Boop 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 boop. When I'm not playing like a tank deck, I just don't know what to spend my points on. There's just so much choice. Force squads should be quite enough, really. The second Gongbop Young squad and get a CTQ here. Alright, good luck and fun. Maybe they're also lying about private, who knows? Maybe I'm getting healer rushed, who knows? Alright, those BR40s, you're just gonna like drive here. ZSL also gonna drive there. TV, you're gonna drive here. ATGMs, one unloads in there, the other one can unload in there. CTQs. The expensive one just stay back here for now. TBs, honestly, also just drive in there. You're mainly there to soak damage. I actually want you to drive along this way, I think. Not gonna... Okay, Scandi or Lancet. Hold on. I want those be further back so they don't immediately... So they're not the first target to get shot at, right? That just gives them a brief stop and then fast move command again. Okay, oh, South Africa. Oh, Blue Moto. Oh, Blue Unspec. Sonderwagen. Oh no, this looks... Okay. Alright, those... If they carry Norlandsjäger, that's gonna make it, well... kind of, I don't want to say impossible, but incredibly hard to push here. If they're false scamsägare, maybe not. Okay, I'm still a bit wary. I'm just gonna send this here. But honestly, depending on what is in there. Okay, those. That's an autocannon. Wait, one? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. This is. There are no Landsäger actually. This is just unspec? Did you kill it? I think you killed the thing. Okay, very good. Okay, okay, that's very. SAS survived. Okay, important thing is. Yeah, it's just blue mixed. Okay, interesting deck, interesting deck. Blue unspec. You do not see that very often. There's Chumat in there. They can't really do much on their own. Let's see if we can actually get into this town here. Just in case, get some stuff. Put you back in there. Careful, that Chumat is still very dangerous to our DTQs. Looks. Shouldn't do much to us up front. Oh, that's a side shot. It only has one side armor. Two front, but yeah, one side. Okay. Could get a. Do we are gonna be spicy with the WC 550? Oh, that's Hachikushiki. That definitely can something to us. We don't have a whole lot of front. We're spotted as well. There's some. Good hit. There might be some more recon there. Maybe Falskampfjäger in there. Oh, Fiat. Okay, those are gonna be Italian boys. They have only one armor. Yeah, just annoy him with those citadels. Nice, force him to unload. They're just gonna Shrek our BR 40s. Hello. Ah, there they are, Rangers. We should also get a CV. Oh, what the fuck? How did they die? Huh? How did they die so quickly? Oh, those are two squads. The fuck happened? I look away for 1 second and they're dead. Oh, look at them getting shreked. You'd love to see it. Oh, shoot at them. Are they dead? They're dead, okay. I think these guys are dead as well. What happened over there, man? Oh, Gentaro. Oh, no Bob. definitely drive up there, move up there. The holding song here, we really slowed him down a lot here. Where's the 2A1? Oh, this might be a bit stupid with the band tanks. I don't know if the 2A1 retreated or what else, but we really slowed him down in his push here. There it is. We probably dealt with his infantry enough that he can't really push up with his 2A1. Oh, wrong unit. And thus, we are very easily able to just hold on to this. And the PGC-80 being like an absolute chat and just apparently deleting the Norlandsjäger squad. With 6 armor that it has, you need 14 AP to double tap, right? And they don't have that, I'm pretty sure. No, they do. They don't have... No, they have 12 AP, right? 12 AP. They have 1575 range, but 12 AP. It's got like a HQ61. I don't want to have my full LTB get destroyed by like a Kernas or some shit. You know what? I'm gonna split these up into different towns. Okay. Get some recon for sure. Instead of this MI2, should make use of it. These guys are holding strong as well. I basically know that. Well, basically know, and then followed up by I think. I'm somewhat certain that there's only an SAS squad in there. But then again, maybe there's something else. Unless the... No, the links is set. How did my fuckers die so fucking fast, man? Did it like misclick them and they left the building and were out in the open and then got tracked? That might have been what happened. Ouch. Well, I know where one of the 201s is. Surely you're... Yeah, I was gonna say, surely a blocked line of sight by now. Oh no, you're murdering these guys. What am I gonna do? Oh, those are commandos, huh? Well... Okay. That's great. Sure. Didn't want to kill them anyway. Oh, ha... Bass, ASF, okay. Interesting. Oh, this could... No, this is just... Oh, this is just unspec. Not even like 85 or something. Okay, this is not so great. Get some tonks. Oh, he's just getting shreked. Now this guy's firing with that machine armor. Please hit. Thank you. Repair these. Get a CV. I think we can get away with the vehicle CV. We can park it here. Should be blocked from line of sight. And being out in the open. Well, of course. Doesn't provide any stealth cover. If you just have line of sight cover, that's enough. But then being out in the open, of course, means you don't get any movement penalties. So evading and running away is pretty fast. Oh, if they carried infantry squads. I really want to know if they carried infantry squad. At this range, you'd have like what? 7 AP or something? Means you deal 14 damage? No, I don't think they carried infantry squads. I don't think it would have been enough damage to kill the vehicle and what's inside. Because basically when you overkill the transport, let's say you deal 15 damage to a 10 HP transport, 5 of that damage is transferred to the infantry squad that's inside, right? Which is why specifically 15-man squads tend to survive a lot more often, and why 15 HP squads are basically the only ones that can survive a helicopter crash, right? Because, well, then again, that's a different story, because helicopter crashes are like, you know, separate damage thing, whatever. Either way, he's fine. Interesting buy. Yeah, I don't think they carry infantry because Okay, we are down to 1 HP at least. Because the KBVT, even at that range, is not enough to like overkill by that much damage. Nordlandsägere. If we can catch them before. I should note you. Nice. I don't know how I spotted. I genuinely were they not in the building? How did I have line of sight is one thing, but actually spot them. I died, so there's some actual AA in there. No, can you shoot at them? There we go. Also, like a pretty good demonstration of why ASFs are not really that great at they're still alive. It's the BDF-40A. They must have been out in the open. Okay, what was my point? By pushing from their side, protecting yourself with an ASF is pretty difficult because you have to circle it the whole time basically, because otherwise it takes you forever to get there, right, with your own plane because it's so far away. There's my CDC-88s. Get some BGS-60 PB spam. The thing is, here's a problem. I can't really get... Okay, maybe I can... suicide you. The problem here is... No? No what? Unless it is yes? The war has changed. Anyone remember what's it called? Duty calls? That was pretty funny. Oh, it looks this one shot. Yeah, one side armor. One side armor, baby. Front armor is still more important, okay? By the way. But same with like 5-punch spam. That doesn't mean side armor is irrelevant by any means. Rear armor kind of is, right? Because when you're getting shot into the rear, you're probably retreating anyway. Oh my god, there's these fuckers in there. But they're so quiet. Such little noise on the recordist rifle. Get like you in there. With the MI2 over. That's the 2A1. Run! Break line of sight from the 2A1. Get a WC550 just because we can. I think we're definitely winning this very easily. Oh, you should all totally... I was thinking about it earlier, but I was talking about different stuff. Totally get a BM-24. We're so close to our spawn that we can basically fire from the FOB while still having decent range scaling. And that's worth a lot. I should totally resupply these frickers. We're not that accurate, but close enough, I guess. PGC-80 got hit once. The 2A1s. I think we spotted... They started with 2, right? But the single 2... Oh, they don't have the best side armor. Nice. I think a BM-24 is not going to do all too much. But probably still enough like suppression damage to be annoying at least. At least I'd hope so. Oh my god, they're still spotted. There you go. Yeah, it's maybe a bit too far back still. I should get a mortar myself and smoke just this gap so I can walk over him. Oh, maybe it's my turn to say no. Oh, that was a direct hit. Not like it mattered because it gets one shot there either way, but well, that was a hit. But yeah, that's pretty far. That's wise. Okay, let's get out of range. Okay. You know, let's get a second one. Probably nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully you're not resupplied yet. Okie dokie. TGB, that's gonna be more Nolan saying it, huh? I don't know what exactly. It's probably like Roland's or something here that's in there. Maybe Cortals. Bombing there is not that easy. Wait, did I lose my MI2 or am I stupid? Where did my MI2 go? Did it really die back here or did I move it inside accidentally? He's run. And let's get to more beam uniforms. Not the Hachiki Yoshiki! Did hit 2 for 2? What the heck, man? You're just gonna try to draw their fire, and hopefully a Gongbop Young are gonna do enough damage there. Okay, maybe hold on, wait. I didn't realize my artillery would be ready this soon. Oh no, there's the MI2. What? I'm actually just blind, alright. What? Just... Oh, okay, 2 TGBs died there, okay. That looks 87 is certainly annoying. Oh, it's your time to shine. Okay, so gotcha. Missile too fast. I have 2 more already. Look at that. M270. HC 80 died. Instead of these 2 bad boys there, just try smoking this off. And just walk them across there. Man, Tankeshashi was so nice in these low intensity encounters, man. They're so good for that. They're obviously horrible and it's just massive amounts of spam, but then when it's just 5 units or 5 units, like they can carry so much value. It's crazy. I love them for that. Maybe rerouting this here was a bad idea. I wanted to shut this area down with it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, the Lux just made it through. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, I forgot to send these 2 back. I can only hope there's only one Lux and not multiple. We killed one with the CTQ. I don't know if we killed another one. These cargos have no sights, by the way. You can't spot stuff with the supply trucks. I should move this over. Well, that guy just leveled up. You can get you in there cheekily and resupply them. Come on, 1 HP in a dream. Shoot! Oh, the fire. Because of, oh my fucking god. No, there's another one. Surely you can't spot this, right? Really? No way. And that's fair enough. No, you supply trucks can't spot stuff. What? Fire on all cylinders in there. Okay. Let's get some more Gongbop Young. Another XA, sure. Pop. Not these guys. Well, you were okay, I mean, yeah, to be fair. Yes, if you look at it from this side, it looks a lot different than from my side, I think. Yeah, that is so frustrating with smoke. Oh my god, really? Fuck all these shitty little Rican units, man. I can totally understand. Smoke can be so frustrating. Yep, I feel you. I feel you. Did the Rangers die or are they in the bush? Maybe they're in the bush, otherwise the MIT would spot them for sure. Do I have an HQ7 here? No, I died as well because I wasn't paying attention, huh? Yeah, okay. And they're also so supply efficient, these Beam 24s. I'll just get you back to the fob. Wait, did you just briefly fly us onto those SAS? Interesting. See if we can flash out those ranges with the BS60PBs, maybe? If they still are. Maybe the tank has killed them. That is a possibility. I was not paying a whole lot of attention to them. That's a push. Oh, one of you missed at that range? At this time of year? Located entirely in this kitchen? Good owners, I thought. Look, if they're truly private, they're playing well. If they're not, screw you for trying to what's the word? Deceive me. But then again, I can't really blame you. But then again, too few to mention. Actually, I'll fire in there. I want to know if I can kill that AA or whatever's in there. Oh yeah, so lots of supply dogs coming in there as well. Actually, very good idea, I think, to do that. Oh, am I still losing? Ah, nice, okay. Oh no, I should keep them here. Or you can just put them in there. I don't want I don't want the Fiats unload in there. Yeah, okay, they still are there. Out of range. Oh, you should have moved out in the open, buddy. Oh, missile too fast. I see the Q that over here. Get you back to the front, give you some ammo. You know what? You can just land there and get from the cargo. Oh, what's your veterancy? You vetted up, you got some XP, you got some XP, you got nothing. Eh. I don't know what tank you're talking about. It died. And the one on the right also died. It is. It is. Let's see. Oh no, wrong button. It actually just does not say, huh? I don't know. Maybe they're private, maybe they're not. Did you do a lot of work? Bantangs did well, Tankes did well. At the end, it was also a good matchup for us, right? Blue mixed, unspec, certainly has some stuff, but it isn't really great in any specific thing, right? So it has some decent motor stuff, it has some decent mech stuff. What it lacks is just numbers. It has the variety, it just doesn't have the raw numbers. So if it's like a good generalist deck, but it just struggles when you're playing against a motor deck on a motor map, right? So they were definitely on the back foot from the get-go. It was a very good map for our deck. Yeah, but am I misremembering the whole what's it called? Supply drugs don't have optics thing. Or is this just for helicopters? Because I'm pretty sure there was only one looks here, right? And the looks was like there, spotting my CV here. We saw the peace shrine getting a shot off, but missing. Fortunately for us. No, they do have ground optics. I must be thinking of supply helos then. Or unless, of course, they're one of the. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of supply helos. Supply trucks do have ground optics. Interesting. I completely did not realize that. The ground optics 40, which is probably. It's just bad optics. Huh. You learn something new every day, I guess. Well, in this case, every once in a while, like every year, there's like one new thing. Yeah. No, there was the Northern Sager squad here as well. Then okay, they probably helped a lot with cleaning up my tank case. But does it? Optics bad. Does a fob have optics? The fob is not, I think, not viewable in the armory tool. Weirdly enough. Any supply drugs? There's supply drugs. It does say bad optics as well. What does it say about supply helos then? Does it also say bad? Because supply helos definitely do not have optics. I'm just looking at the armory tool, right? So, I mean, I guess in this game we don't really need to check that anymore. But yeah, good luck pushing in like that with blue mixed. Tough matchup for them. Bass is an interesting choice. And it wouldn't be my go-to choice. But this is like, yeah, this is 99. This is just, yeah. Mechanized armored. 45 activation points. What was their AA setup in mid that killed my stuff? Wait, was it just what? Was it actually just SAS that killed my J7Hs? Or J7H singular? What the heck? Or maybe there was... no, whatever. Yeah, no, I totally spots it. Interesting. Alright, well... oh my god. The amount of sirens when you do a 10x speed. Alright, either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. And thanks for sending in the deck. Thanks for a generous donation. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.